Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock...
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance, do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcomed you are. To introduce myself, I shall. I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic? Himself?
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Let's analyze this weirdo. Hippie bitch. No, he's not really a hippie. He's very different. Acid. You should wear gloves when you're fucking around with acid, buddy.
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
Just sound like you're stoned. That's all you gotta do to talk to
It
this
is
guy.
a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation. You may say, the divine syndicate. Glory to the eukaryotic. Only true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge, are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
God, that's so easy.
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh, la. Good, good. I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom place. Holy donation can you make whenever you so wish.
Thank you so much.
Fuck your
I pray
donations.
you to taste our fertilizer substance. From the burdens of life it helps to free.
But of course.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
Okay, I'll have to go do that. Let's ask him about his pots.
We visited Kew Gardens, and we found your symbols on their flower pots.
Coincidence, I am thinking. They would scavenge our refuse. It would not surprise me.
It was merely an observation.
He's getting awfully defensive about it.
Well,
We're done with him.
we will leave you to your meditation.
Alright, before we go in the building.
A fragment of a flower pot. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Because that's not, you know,
The Kew Gardens
suspicious.
symbol.
Well, they know nothing of it, do they? Look at this big bell. It is a nice little garden, though, isn't it? It's very, very pretty. You know I can't resist this. Yeah! The great Dan Q8000 enters the temple. Here's the table.
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
It's cocaine.
It is rather delicious, and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Can we have more?
My word. My word.
Oh, man, okay, he's got to stop with this fix. That's funny. That'd be funny if he made it all, like, he was all dizzy and shit.
Praise the grand tree. Praise it.
This must be
Yes, it is. Okay, I'll come back there. That guy is just weird. Everyone's off their rocker. Everyone's high as fuck.
caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
Jacked.
A tropical.
I love how he's like, oh, a rare tropical plant. Nothing of interest. Some people might interest them. Just looking. Because I feel like I want to redo my steps. I know what plants I need to grab, but...
A tropical.
I love how he doesn't close the doors. He's just like, YOLO.
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
I shall take them. Alright, that is done. Now we gotta go, go to that other room over yonder.
This door is...
I think I did end up getting this. Opening it. I can't remember. I stopped caring after a while and I just skipped it. Like, I didn't skip it, but you know what I mean. Like, we'll skip this one. There you go. Don't give a damn. Open!
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
Oh god, opium. You guys remember that from the original Sherlock Holmes game? Or the one from 2012? Testament.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens.
Okay, we'll have to come back there.
That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments. A vast amount of opium.
These motherfuckers are high. Anyone with a weird religion gets high as fuck. Alright, let's go talk to the great grand green grizzly bear, or whatever he calls himself. The Grand Marshal of opium smoking. New information for him.
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search. Sacrilege.
Oh god.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago. And we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his green-fly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
So the 3 major plants they couldn't find.
Leave you.
Okay. Sect stole everything. No, I don't think they did. Okay, we're done there. Alright, so I think I have to go back now. Let's take a look. Alright, perform an analysis. So I have to go back to Baker Street. I wish I could have used their table. They won't let me do that. And Toby will be back with me. Oh, my bad. I tend to look down at my phone during these times. Alright, let's find out what it was. And we still have the 3 plants as well.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis. This a colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
You just don't
So
give a
what
fuck.
do you think it is?
Whatever the case.
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
You wouldn't be able to hold that. It'd get really hot. With that Bunsen burner though.
Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take...
Right, I did that last time too. Dip and spritz.
Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory. My analysis table.
Okay, there was also... What the hell? Add an adduction. Set up the experiment. Okay, so we'll do that, but first, this is why I was kind of annoyed with this. They make you go back and...
According to the deadly...
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go back to the Divine Syndicate and grab the alkaloid that was on the counter there. I don't know why he wouldn't just take it. He takes everything else, so fuck. Okay, there's that idiot over there. Oh. I forgot you could go first person. this idiot is still just standing here.
That would be an...
Yeah. Take it.
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens.
A
Perfect,
bottle in the
Watson.
bushes.
We can begin our experiment.
See, isn't that annoying that you couldn't take that before? I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna go to Kew Gardens and try that table again, but I don't want to double. I might as well go to the one. Here we go. I wonder how much they pay the cab guy. Alright, so we'll do this rather fast because I know how to do the experiment perfectly.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I need to find out exactly how it could be done. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask.
Alright, so I'm going to take him. Put him here. Oh, hold the phone. Oh, no. Put it back. Take the alkaloid. Open your bitch ass up.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
Alright, we'll take the caterpillars. There you go.
Toxic gas with spores. Extraordinary. The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time and ask some questions.
Alrighty, so that was that deduction. Divine Syndicate left the plants. The sect is not involved. Okay, so now we have to go back to Kew Gardens. Okay, yeah, so we have to find out how it could have been done. Oh, shit. Almost went to the wrong place. I wonder how long he's able to do this for. Oh, those loading screens, though, they kill me. They kill me! Not really. I'm just an impatient chap. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have went this way. No, wait, I had to. Oh shit, wait a minute. What am I supposed to do? Find out how to stimulate the deadly plants in the colonial collection. Oh, okay, sorry. I skipped a step. So I have to talk with the suspects one more time to find out what they were doing. Albert?
Your father's death does seem highly suspicious. What were your movements here on that day?
Suspicious. Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of Lysa something, or Lear Pontus, or... No, wait. Ah, these Latin names. And I spent so many hours trying to memorize them.
Did you see your father that day?
Yes. He came here with Mr. Hamish for his weekly visit. There was nothing unusual about that.
And then?
Nothing. They stepped out to the backyard. It was perhaps 20 minutes before 10 o'clock. Then about 10 minutes later, I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room while Mr. Hamish returned here.
And Mr. Hamish and Miss White? What were they both doing that morning?
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw him returning from talking with Miss White, and that was at 10 minutes past 10. But then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling unwell. We hurried across to the water lily room, and I found my father lying dead on the floor. Oh my God.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again.
Alright. So basically we're getting these people's events and we provide a timeline.
Can you tell me if you saw Mr. Montague Dunn on the day of his death?
Yes, of course. I met him, and we went to see Albert, his son, at around 9:30. He appeared quite calm.
Your activity at that morning.
What were you doing on the morning of the accident?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Then I returned to my desk to complete some paperwork. Suddenly, I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately to fetch Albert. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
It's funny because he said he did that at 10:30. Okay, well, let's go talk to Miss White and we'll just get the final, you know, announcement or whatever. And then once we get her deduction, I think we do a chain of events. In which case we simulate what went down.